Namaste everyone, I am Dr. Namita S from Drona Institute of Ayurvedic Studies, and in this video we'll be helping you to navigate the Ayush PG counseling process for the year 2023. So before we begin, I encourage everybody to please go through the prospectus by yourself at least 2 to 3 times to give it a very thorough read. And we are always there to help you, so if you have any doubts at the end of the video, you can put them in the comment box. So first, you need to look through the previous year's admission process, like the seats allotted, and then you have to look at the seats matrix for 2023 and get a rough idea of the colleges that you would like to join and make a separate list of that. Also, make a list of all the documents that you will require. The documents will be mentioned later on in this video. So make a list of all that and keep checking it if you have it. If you do not have anything, please get to it right away. So these are all that you need to know before we delve into the further details. So we'll look at the flowchart now. So let us navigate the Ayush PG counseling process. Here you can see the flowchart of the PG counseling scheme for 2023. The portal that you have to go to is www.aaccc.gov.in. Here, giving your details, you have to register and pay a fees which includes registration fee as well as security money. The security money will be deposited back in your account after the completion of the counseling processes, if you follow the rules. We'll get to the rules later on. And then you have to submit and lock your choice. Before submitting and locking your choice, you have to go through the seat allotment PDF of the previous year as well as the seat matrix for the 2023 year. Then after submitting and locking your choices according to your wishes, we'll see what happens. In the first allotment, there are two outcomes. That is, you may be allotted a seat and you may not be allotted a seat. If unfortunately you're not allotted a seat, you can participate in round 2 and fill fresh choices again. You need not register, you can just fill fresh choices. Okay. Now, if you're allotted a seat, what are the options that you have? You are allotted a seat in a college which you would like to continue further. Then you have to report physically to the allotted institute, complete the admission formalities with your original documents which will be mentioned later in this video, and then complete your admission formalities. If you are allotted a college but you would like to see other options, if you have other priorities, then you can physically join the college and give your willingness for upgradation to the second round. If you do not like the college that you are allotted, you can free exit by not reporting. Free exit means that you will not be forfeited of the security money, that you will receive the full amount back. Now, the second allotment. In the second allotment, they will display newly added or vacant seats, or if there are any virtual vacancies, that is due to upgradation, if there are any virtual vacancies. Those who want to apply to the second round should keep in mind that the choices you gave in the round 1 will not be considered here. It will be treated null and void, means everybody will have to give fresh choices for the round 2. Who all are eligible to participate in round 2? Newly registered candidates, that is those who have not registered for the round 1. Then candidates who opted free exit in the first round, or those who opted for willingness to upgrade, or those who were not allotted any seat in round 1. These 4 group of people are applicable for the second round. Then, so you have given your fresh choices and the second allotment is done. Here you have 2 outcomes again. That is, if you are not allotted a seat, that is if you are an upgraded candidate but your choice did not get upgraded, it is still the same seat. So if you want to retain the first seat, then you can avail free exit within 5 days. That if you tell that you would like to go back to your first seat within 5 days after the announcement of round 2, then you will get your money back. If you are not allotted any seat in round 2 also, you can move directly towards the third round. In the second round, if you have been allotted a seat and which is upgraded, that is, you got the seat that you wanted, and then the earlier seat which was allotted to you will be cancelled, and you should join the round 2 seat. You have to go to the first institute and get your relieving letter and then join the round 2 allotted seat. So you have to report to your allotted institute, complete the admission formalities. If you have been allotted a fresh seat and you do not want to join that, you can free exit. But if yours is an upgraded seat, then you do have to join. Now we'll go to the third round. In the third round also, fresh registration is available. But those who have already registered in the first or the second need not do that again. They just need to fill the fresh options. Upgradation is possible from round 2 to round 3. And the round 2 admitted candidates shall be eligible for further counseling if they surrender the seat or they withdraw the seat within 3 days of the next allotment. That is, before 3 days of the round 3rd allotment, if you forfeit, if you leave your round 2 seat, you can go to this 3rd round, but you will lose the security money. That is what is meant by with forfeiture of security money. So you have participated in the 3rd round, and if you have been allotted a seat, you do have to report to the allotted institute and complete your admission formalities. There is no free exit in the 3rd round. Please get that clear. You cannot free exit in the 3rd round. If you have not reported or if you have withdrawn, the security money will be forfeited, and also you will not be eligible to participate in the further rounds of the Ayush PG counseling. So you have to be very careful when you fill the round 3rd seats. Now, if you are unfortunately not allotted any seat in the 3rd round also, you can participate in the stray vacancy round and fill in choices. In the stray vacancy also, you can give fresh choice and lock it, but please keep in mind there are no fresh registration. That is, you have to be registered in the AIAPGET portal before the stray vacancy round. You have to complete it minimum by the round 3rd level. So keep in mind, no fresh registration, but choice filling is available for those who have already registered, and there is no upgradation from round 3 to stray vacancy round. That is also you have to keep in mind. Then if you have been allotted a seat in the stray vacancy round, there is again no free exit. So please note that free exit exists only up to round 2. So there is no free exit. You have to report to your allotted institute and complete the admission formalities. And after the round 3, vacant seats, if any, will be forwarded to the deemed universities, and then as per the university eligibility conditions, it will be filled. So if you have not been allotted any seat in the stray vacancy round also, your process will be ending. Then, what are the documents which are required at the time of joining in the allotted college? You have to bring the original documents along with attested photocopies, preferably 2 sets of documents. And these are provisional allotment letter issued by the AICCC. At the time of each allotment, there will be a provisional allotment letter. You have to download and take a print out of that. Then your AIAPGET 2023 admit card issued by the NTA. Your result or rank letter should be downloaded and taken print out, not screenshots. Then class 10th pass certificate and mark sheet depending on your syllabus of study in 10th standard. Then higher secondary or 12th standard mark sheet and certificate, mark sheet of BAMS, first, second and third provisional or year wise as applicable. Then your degree certificate or provisional degree certificate. If you do not have a degree certificate yet, you can give a provisional degree certificate. And if you do not have a provisional degree certificate also, because you are still doing your internship at the time of round 1, round 2, then you should give a letter saying that you will submit the original degree certificate or valid provisional degree certificate at your allotted institute before 1st December 2023. Then your internship completion certificate. Those who have not completed the internship should write a undertaking and give it to the institute that you will submit it by 31st October 2023, and this undertaking should be signed by the college which you are doing your internship in, by the head of the institution. Then before 6th November 2023 you should give your original certificate, otherwise your admission may be cancelled. So those who are still doing their internship, please note down these dates separately. Anyway, I request all the students to write down the documents that you need as a checklist and cross each one as you pack them into your file, and make sure that you have it all ready while applying. Do not wait for the allotment to be completed, wait and watch whether I will get an allotment. Do not do that. Make your documents ready even before you lock your choices. Then permanent registration certificate issued by the NCISM or your concerned registration institute like CCIM, CCH, etc. The board which has your permanent registration. The candidates who have not completed their 12 months compulsory rotatory internship are instructed to submit a copy of the provisional registration certificate, and you should give the original certificate before 1st December 2023. Then date of birth certificate. If your 10th standard board certificate does not have a date of birth, then you will have to produce another date of birth certificate. Then 8 passport size photographs. Please note, you need 8 passport size photographs, and it should be same as the one you have used for applying for your exam as well as the counseling process. Then candidates must carry a valid ID proof like PAN card, voters ID, etc. Then medical fitness certificate by a registered medical practitioner. You can find the format in the PDF. Then transfer certificate from the last studied institution. Here also, if you have not yet completed your internship, you should give an undertaking. You will submit the TC to the allotted institute before 6 November 2023. Then depending on your category, if you have any disability certificate, SC, ST certificate, OBC NCL certificate or economically weaker section certificate, you have to submit that form also, and you can find the format in the annexures given in the same PDF. Please note that candidates without original certificates or documents shall not be allowed to take admission. Even if you have got a good rank, even if you have been allotted a seat, if you do not produce the valid necessary documents, you might lose your seat. On behalf of Drona Institute, I would like to thank everybody for watching this video, and if you have any doubts, please do put them in the comment box. We'll be happy to help you. For further videos related to Ayurveda learning and education, please do follow Drona Institute of Ayurvedic Studies on Instagram and YouTube, and subscribe to us. Thank you so much.